Hey everybody, MorbTron here. Today is July 14th, 2020, which makes it a Tuesday and a reset day. So let's see what we have to do this week in Destiny 2. Now last week we got a introductory quest line after we completed our weekly story mission where we had to go around the solar system and see what these Dorito ships were doing on our lawn. We had to go to Titan, Mars, Mercury, and Io and do a bunch of busy work for the commanders there. And once we did, we talked to Zavala, and that was the end of it. Now, I was hoping that would continue this week, but when I logged in, Zavala doesn't care. He just doesn't seem to care about the Dorito ships posted up around the solar system. But maybe, and what I'm hoping that means is that once we complete the weekly means to an end story mission, that will get that continued on. I hope. Hopefully we don't have to wait even longer for that story mission to continue. I know the end goal or the end reward for that whole storyline is the exotic sidearm the Traveler's Chosen. And I know that that might have been pushed back according to some data mines, but we'll see. Hopefully that doesn't mean the whole story mission gets pushed back as well. That would make me very sad because I just want more stuff to do in Destiny 2. It's a little rhyme I made up. But let's see what we have to do around the rest of the solar system, starting out with the Crucible playlist. Now, the rotators this week, we have Clash and we have Countdown. Nobody cares about Countdown, nobody ever has. But on Clash, now if you like to play Crucible, but you do not like to have other objectives other than just shooting dudes, Clash is going to be your playground for the week. Other Crucible stuff is, of course, the same. Not really worth mentioning. Just don't forget to do your core matches for that pinnacle gear, because we all need that sweet, sweet pinnacle loot. Now in Gambit, the main Gambit and Gambit Prime stuff, that of course hasn't changed. It has not changed for almost a year. But Reckoning, we should have the Oryx mini-boss as the boss this week, as the Twin Knights were the bosses last week. So there you go. If you're looking to do Reckoning for whatever reason, just be prepared for the Oryx mini-boss. Now, in the Vanguard playlist, the ordeal this week is a garden world. So we have that giant Vex Mind as the final boss that likes to shoot giant void orbs of death at you, which would be a shame if there was something that increased void and aerial damage. And of course there is. So don't be in the air and get hit by a giant void ball of death. You will have a bad time, guaranteed. And we have Barrier and Overload champions to deal with on Legend difficulty. And Legend is, of course, a difficulty that you can easily do the 100,000 point requirement to get the Pinnacle done as well. So there you go. And Grandmaster is not going to be unlocked until July 21st. So we still have another week. Next week, actually, Grandmasters will be unlocked and going. The regular Strike playlist is Arc Singe. And for the farmables, we have Exodus Crash, which gives you an exotic Sparrow, Will of the Thousands, which gives you an exotic Transmat effect, and Broodhold, which gives you a whole big steaming pile of nothing. No Nightfall-specific rewards from Broodhold. But yeah, maybe next season we'll get some new stuff, or that'll be refreshed. You never know. The Flashpoint this week is on Mars, so if you do a bunch of favors for Anna Bray, she will give you a powerful reward that, if you're above the 1050 power cap, really isn't all that powerful, but hey, you know, whatever, it's loot for doing favors. The Dorito ships this week, they have moved from Siren's Watch on Titan over to the Rig on Titan. I know it takes us about 30 seconds to walk from one platform to the other, but it took the Dorito ships a whole week, and they are now on the Rig. So we will be battling Doritos. I do not know if they are nacho or ranch flavored, but they are now on the Rig. So that's where we will be playing mini Gambit. You know, I swear I can talk normal words and not just blabbermouth all the time. But on the moon, Eris, very needy. She needs our attention still. She always has this entire year. She wants our attention very badly. So there's a lot of pinnacles, a lot of powerful rewards on the moon. So if you find yourself to be underpowered, spend some time with Eris on the moon. She'll make you more powerful. And we have the Nightmare of Fogoth, Dominus Gull, and Tanix the Scarred for our Nightmare hunts this week. Do not forget to do the old dungeon. It still rewards pinnacles. don't forget the old raid. It still rewards pinnacles. Now, that's basically all there is to do in Destiny 2 this week. Let's see what we can buy in Destiny 2 this week. We'll start out with Bright Dust, then we'll go on to the real money stuff. But if you are a fan of the Ace of Spades, and you're a fan of gold, this weapon ornament is a match made in heaven. It's called the Big Blind. It's a big blinged out version of the Ace of Spades. It's gold, it has a wooden handle with a gold Ace of Spades inlay. It is very neato burrito. We have the Adonis shell, which is very loud and proud. A lot of purple going on in this ghost shell. It is a public defender and guiding light shell as well. So you do get that bonus XP, and you get like bonus glimmer or something for doing public events. Not really worth it, but hey, if you're a big fan of gigantic ghosts that glow purple, there you go. There you go, the Adonis shell. Other Bright Dust rewards we have this week. All the way back from Curse of Osiris, we have the mic drop. So if you weren't around back then, probably like most people that play Destiny 2 right now, and did not get mic drop all the way back then, now you have a chance to buy it. For a lot of Bright Dust though, 30,250. Now we have the VELOCIMANCER ship. Very unique and interesting looking ship. Probably will shader pretty terribly, because there's just a lot going on here. But it's a very unique looking ship, so there you go. If you're looking for something to stand out of the crowd, the VELOCIMANCER will probably do that for you. Now we have the fencing emote, which this fencing emote was actually fixed in a hotfix out released today. Very, very small patch. But apparently there's something with this fencing salute that would get you beyond like walls and stuff like that. You can basically just emote through walls, which has been an issue in the past with other emotes. Maybe there's some sort of lunge at the end of this emote when you actually use it. I don't know, but not really sure how that would get you out of walls. We have this old sparrow. Nothing to phone home about, just a sparrowy looking sparrow. Nothing special. We have the reload emote. Very Titan. You're reloading your fists for more punches. That's basically it. And we have an exotic ornament for Taraba. Very, this is all the way back from the season of Opulence. Now, this Voracious basically just unhivifies the weapon. And I haven't really used Taraba since I got it all the way back in Season of Opulence, because Recluse was just better. But now Recluse got nerfed, and it's getting sunset, so maybe I'll have to spend some time with Taraba and see how I like it now. We'll see. And shaders we have this week, we have LILAC Bombast, if you're a fan of pink. You have a new shader. We have Reef Maid, which is purple and pink. We have Chrome Stock, which is blue and not very chrome. I don't know why they call it Chrome Stock. That's not very shiny looking. It just looks like regular metal to me. We have NEOPOP Wave, which is straight out of the 1980s. Very bright, loud pink and very bright metallic green. This reminds me of like windbreakers from back in the 80s. Probably just dated myself there, but that's what they remind me of. Other stuff to purchase with real money this week. We have the Commanding Presence. You're basically pretending to be Zavala. You even get his gigantic shoulder pads as well. Cool, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing. With the VG-17 Flying Fortress. Very angular looking, menacing looking ship. Be interested to see how actually big and gigantic that thing is in the menu screen or in orbit. We have the weapon ornament. Now this is for Truth. Another ornament for Truth. Nothing really to phone home about. I would not spend $7 on that. We have the August shell. It's not August yet though, Bungie. Don't know why you're selling this. Also, kinda ugly. Not gonna lie. And we have the Fast Lane shell, which looks interesting, I guess. Almost looks like Ladybug-ish. Again, $5, not really worth it in my opinion. But, you know, hey, that's that. That is all we have to do in Destiny 2 this week. It's not much. Hopefully we get more of that Traveler's Judgment, or Traveler's Chosen, sorry, storyline this week after we complete Means to an End. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that is it. So if you like this video, show your support, hit the like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. If you are new here, subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. But do not forget to have a good day, everybody, and I will catch you all next time.